Good morning. Welcome to ABC123Trader. This is Mike, and we're just going to be opening up on the market today and see if we can break our levels. GDP came in at 30-some%, so we're expecting the market to go up. But we'll just give it some time for them to break through the cloud, and then we'll start entering our trade. And I'll get my other charts going here. So basically, we're hitting kind of a W pattern scenario, and so we'll have resistance at 3360. That was going to be our first area of concern. We are going back into the trend, but we're actually breaking zero right here, right away. So that's what I'm kind of excited about, and been waiting for this the GDP, because they really wanted to push the market down before they could start doing this. So after 3277, then we'll know for sure. We're just going to give them a couple of minutes for them to break through this cloud, see where the support and resistance is, and we'll go from there. But if this breaks past zero here, then possibly I might take the trade, even though if it's within the cloud. I'll see what happens right after this baseline here. Okay, let's get my charts all set up here for you guys, and we'll go through it really quickly. So what we're seeing right now, let's go back into it. This is what we're waiting for. We're going to wait for this few minutes before they make the decision. It looks like we're supposed to have buying pressure from 11 o'clock till 8 o'clock tonight. So the whole day should be going up. We might be going into the cloud, but we'll give it some time. We'll let them do the buy-sell volume. And so we're already at 80,000 contracts there, plus another, 7,000 on the sell side. So they're starting to ramp up here. And I'm just going to get the 1 minute chart. I have it activated. I'm not sure if I have it activated. Yeah, we do. And so let's take a look what the 1 minute chart is stating right now. So we've got some breakout areas. Yeah, she's going to take off here right away. Let's see what our time scanner says. 9:05 for a buy till first half hour, and then 10:45. It's been repeating that over and over and over again. And we are in consolidation, and we are above market maker price line, and we're breaking everything else here. So that's good. So we just got to give it some time, break through the cloud, and away we go. So on the CNBC, as you could see, while this thing is deciding which direction to go through, it booms at 33.1, and the last one was negative 31. So basically, it was a flat, I guess, 6 months when you're adding up the numbers. Negative 30, positive 30. So basically, that 6 month holdback, even though it was terrible for the economy, it was still holding on its own, which is a good thing. Let's see what it says on the Fox Business side. And on the Fox Business side, we have U.S. economy mounts historic comeback as business reopen from lockdown. Okay, so right now we'll let these guys load up their positions, their delta. Going to see happy faces now compared to yesterday's headache screaming. You know how they do all that? That's whatever. Okay. Now let's see if they'll pull it down to make it a W pattern bottom, and then we might be able to jump in. We're still in negative territory, which I'm quite surprised. So I'm not going to play this game. I am expecting for the market to go up because they're holding for a while here. So we've got 77,000 or 7,000 here, 100,000. Yesterday I think it was 140. And we actually still have bid prices. So bid is still, they're still selling. So we'll see what happens here. But this bid number is that you see here, this bid number is from the indicator called Block Scanner, which it's within the investors pack. I like using it such that to find out if there's any big company or big guys that are just dumping 65 contracts at once. So the bid was into the sell side, so we'll just give it a little more time for them to find their ground. And the ground right now, I'm going to put it on my chart right there at 32.55.75. See if we can bottom out here and see if we can break through. We just got to let them do their thing for the first little bit. We'll find out at probably 8 o'clock. Or sorry, at 9:55 Eastern Standard, so 10 o'clock, I guess, to see if they still really want to push it down for one more day. And let's also take a look. Do I have my daily chart around? If not, I'll create one and see where we are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see where the 10-minute chart is. I don't think I've done the 10-minute yet. I was testing it. So on the 10-minute chart, yeah, see, we're still below the VWAP, but what I like to see is, so 950 to sell off. So this might actually be our starting time here. Right now, volume point of control is on the lower side, so they're probably going to be loading up more contracts here. What if I just put it to, I wonder if I can use a day chart on this one. Just move from a day, see where we are right now. So we got 2.5 more days. That was our big sell-off here. Unless they want to go to another 60 points, which would be crazy. Well, you never know. It is the markets, right? And we're just in the election day, so. Now let's do a Fibonacci retracement as well. And see where we are. That's a deep enough retracement. Wow. And do we have any? And you know what we'll do? We'll put it right to the high 70% high volume. So we'll bring it down just a bit. Let's see where the possible worst case scenario could be. Say right about there, where the peak is. I'm looking at this peak. If it's really bad. Yeah, market's still cruising down. Or it could be here. That's where the volume point control. Already at 0.5% down, so the market is still pushing down. Interesting. So let's put it back to my 10-minute chart, which I like. See if we're gonna double bottom out here. This is the first area of interest for bottoming out. So I'll put another line in there where I originally had it. That's where it was. See if we're gonna break down here. So 81,000 contracts first 10 minutes on the selling phase. And we'll wait and see. Okay, there we go. I did 2 trades so far. I'm still gonna wait. I did only 1 contract each. I'm only up $125 right now. It's been really frustrating because it did snap back to me. I'm going to show you why I stopped 2 things. I'm trading into the cloud, but when you see a lot of asks, you know the market wants to push up. And it's probably will go up, but we're right at a critical time right now at 9:55. Okay, so what 9:55 is, as you can see here, 9:55, this could be the turnaround time for it coming to pull back down. Okay, so I'm waiting to see, oops, I'm waiting to see if we can break through here. We got 3 stop out levels, and it looks like we are going to break through, but I want to know, we're going to have some fun here. I'm going to try it really quickly here. I will do, I'll go buy baseline. It's 1 contract. And so if it breaks through, because we are punching through, it is a big extension, but if I'm looking at the 4-hour chart, 9:55 is kicking in. Okay, we're getting market orders. We're getting a lot of asks numbers, and that's what I like to see. And then from that point forward, what we're going to do, hopefully this baseline works. If this baseline works, I'm going to see if I could just ride 1 baseline all day, if it's going to be an aggressive buy day. And let's see where we are right now. I'm just going to grab a few other charts here. So 32.91. See, right now we're trying to break through. Literally, we're trying to break through our market maker box. See? We're breaking baseline. Or not baseline, VWAP and market maker. Okay? So if we break through there, we're going to be off to the races. And we could probably, hopefully, ooh, wow, would that be a nice runner all day today. Hit 3,000, of course, you'll have a rejection 3,000. Continue to 310, where it's a big bottleneck. And if we keep on going, we'll go to 3,360. And so as you can see what's happening right now, we are in an area such that, what's the high on there? I'm going to go F6 here, if we can break this line here. Okay, so yeah, so right now we're on the top of the market maker line. If we can break through the market maker line, then we're good to go. So, but we're right now at 950. So if you look at it, we're supposed to be having some selling opportunities here from 950 to 1050 for the next hour. So it might just jiggle like this and then take off again. That's what I'm waiting for. So I'm set up for the baseline. Unfortunately I took that first whack-a-mole right here because I saw bids. I said, okay, they might just want to push it one more time because they did actually farther down about 5 points. So I said, okay, they'll go to 35 here. And then I got snapped out, lost big points. So I got to figure out what to do because it is a much more volatile market right now. So that's why I'm only doing 1 contract. And so I had to recoup my losses, get back to the zone here, going through the cloud. I knew I was thinking maybe I might have cashed out here, seeing what the rejection, but I saw it go again. And then I cashed out just before the market maker. Now, what I'm going to do, let's take a look here. Let's look at all the charts. Okay, so it was the push up. And we are at least positive territory now from a negative 0.5%. So we'll see if they do a deeper retracement and a continuation. So we're right back where the market was last night. So we're going to find out what all these guys are, what games that they're playing. And I'm really going to start focusing on the bid and asks because there was a huge ask way down here. Well, market at 700 and ask at 396. Okay, so we had some big players just jump in. And right now our ask and bids are, let them pull it down and maybe it'll snap back and continue up. We'll find out. But I'll just have to be patient, wait until we break through this cloud. Market, bid, ask. Yeah, so what they're doing is they tapped the market maker line, and that was our first bounce. See, it's supposed to be going up from 11 till 8, so this was probably the first sell-off. Maybe they'll do it again, because if it goes up till 8 o'clock, that's great. And then we're starting to get, after tomorrow, I guess next couple of days, by the time, then we're going to start getting into that buy phase. But if you look at it, if we were in that selling phase since it was announced, there you go. So you can see it went up a little bit. That's 200 points on ES. Amazing. That was an amazing sell-off on a sell phase. And you can see there's a couple of buy phases. You know, it went just a little bit over. You watch for it, and once it breaks, away you go. Wow, that's amazing. The past couple of phases has been really amazing. Even on the buy phase, let's see, we hit the buy phase. It actually did deeper retracement, but still you finished off with 127. So there you go. Elections, how they always say they have consequences. Well, yeah, it's crazy. So we'll let it go pull down, see if it starts, see if it's going to be an up day or down day. I don't know yet. It's really whippy because it came back to that 0% and we're in the cloud. But usually with a GDP, of 30-some%, it should be going up, but we'll let them play their games, whip everybody out, and we'll go from there. And we'll look at how the consolidation time works at the 950 because it's just humming in right now. So, okay, where are we on? So on this one, now we're at 11%, so it is going to start pushing up. Okay, so 11, as long as we get 50, and we're still in the phase on the buy phase here. Let's see where we are. I think I'll just have to stay away from the first 15 minutes of the market here, because look how it just bounced over. So if we get to 38.85, we can get to, for sure, level 1 once we get in. So that's the 3,300 level. And then if it keeps on going, we could go to level, the target 2. I say, where are we right now? It needs to break through all these stop outs here. So we got boom, 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 all the way up here. Let's remove all the drawing objects, get rid of some of those. 9:55 is going to be a failed time, which is really good. So if 9:55 fails, that means 10:45 should pass. That means we've got a good run for 9:55, 10:45, 11:35. Okay, perfect. We'll let her run. It's going to be a runner today. Let's run this baby. Let's see how many points we can make here. Now this is, oh no, don't knock me out here. Wow. Come on, let's pull up. I don't want to do that. And we are said we're going to, let's see where we are here. Where are we going? I'm going to put it to, let's put it to this first market open price at 17. Alrighty, that's it for my trade for today. The reason why I'm shutting it down at 97 is I know it should be going up, but once we break the 3,300 level, then I'll know. And the reason why I picked this line, let's take a look at it. I shouldn't have taken this trade. I should have waited for the pullback. Word of advice, don't trade like me. But anyways, I knew it was going to go up. With the numbers on, I felt confident enough. If I broke here, I would have taken a big hit, and that would have been my stupidity. But with that being said, what I was looking for in the beginning, I took my first loss here, as you saw, which really ticked me off. I went, are you kidding me? Because it looked like she wants to push one more time because it broke this 55 zone, literally hit the 50, bounced back. I always have to remember I should put markings on 50s and 100s. So anyways, I recouped my cost here, thinking this would have been the baseline breakout, but it bounced back. And that was, once again, I should have waited, because it was around 10:05. I was looking at, let me see here, and I'll show you what I was looking at. So at 9:55, 10:05, I'm saying she should be breaking, right? Because 9:55 signal was failing. So I said, okay, we could take it. And it did that pullback one more time, back into the area, and now she's taken off. Okay. So I took a hit, but I knew it was going to turn around. That's why I said I'm going to let it play. But what I want to show you here is these dotted lines here. Okay. These dotted lines is also another baseline. It's a baseline within a baseline. I originally had it off on my original indicator. So when you put in the scalp trader, it will be on. So when I saw it coming here and it was stopping, and then I was starting at that dispersion level, I said, if it keeps on breaking down, I would have shut it down. But I'll let it run into here. And if it starts turning around, and I saw the knee-jerk reaction, I said, okay, I was on the right side of the trade. But it took a long time, actually. Look at from 10 o'clock until it broke here on the second one. Then I was waiting until it got up to the 97 level. Okay? And now what I'm going to show you is... and I'm on positive territory because it went to negative 50 to positive 50 now, and or 60, I guess. And when she pops these levels, on the market maker, there are so many significant levels that we have to break through. And with this high GDP, I'm surprised how slow it's going, actually. But let's take a look at everything here. Okay, our 10-minute chart. And I'm going to shut her down really quickly here. W pattern, away we go. And she vibrated, and this is where I got kind of stuck in that kind of stupid zone. And now she's going to break up. The reason why I chose this is because this, on a longer time frame, here's the swing of 97. See how it tapped the 97? It needs to break the 97, and away we go. That's where this dotted line came from. Okay? And also, we're leaving a 70% volume point of control, so it has to play within that zone. And that was one of the main reasons. And I try to do the ABCD pattern from here, so I'm looking for if this was going to be the ultimate target. But I knew there was just too much headway from a 3,300 level 97 swing, so I said I wanted to shut down. Okay, and then where else is here? Let's take a look at the last two charts, and I'll shut down this video. Is that all my charts for today? Did I shut one down by accident? Okay, here's my 4-hour chart. W pattern, punching up. Once we break here, then we can start looking at other levels. So it's starting to turn around, but at least the times are working, 2300 to 8 o'clock tonight. So tomorrow, if it does look like tomorrow we're probably possibly getting into a sell phase, unless these times invert. But for the longest time, these times are working well. 4 till 11, 11 till 4, 4 till 5, 5 till the crash, 2300 been holding, but she is breaking through. So other than that, if you have any questions, join our Discord. Oh, one more thing. On this video, I gotta show, I have guys saying, trial. Boom, let's go to here. I'm gonna bring it over. Gotta bring it over here. On the very top of the Discord, these are called channels. A lot of guys say, I don't know how to use this. So you can read the rules, got to get rid of that, reminders, live streams, etc. Welcome, risk disclaimer. But right here, it's called Investors Pack Trial. You get to download the Investors Track so you guys can find out what indicator that you need. Or maybe you don't need, I don't know. But it's for your benefit. Remember that. So that's where you can go. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at ABC or 123Trader or contact Jose, etc., and we can go from there. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.